I'll see them every day.
You've been in the football business for so long, right? What have you learned about building relationships with other teams, players, everyone who's involved in the sport, and just in general?
Well, the world comes full circle, right?
Yeah.
Like, so when you young men are probably in your mid-20s, early 20s, right? Like early in life, you realize that life does happen, right? And things go forward. But now to be, a 50-plus-year-old football coach, right? There are so many times where life has come full circle for me in a relationship that maybe I had, whether it was a what I would say a monumental relationship, like somebody that I was coaching or dealing with, or maybe somebody I just met for a day or a few days or a week. And, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, you come across and they're like, hey, I met this guy and he said he met you and they really enjoyed your time or this effect that you had, or maybe it's a speech or a talk or a conversation that we had and how it comes back full circle. So I always just tell everybody, just really appreciate and understand that every time you have a conversation with one, you're either building or destroying a relationship, not only that moment, but also in the future, right? And I think it's really hard to be consistent. One of the things that I really preach to our players and our coaches, consistency is a really hard word to spell, but it's also a really hard word to do, right? And everybody likes to think they're consistent, but it's really hard day in and day out to be the same person. But the more you can do that, the more real you'll become to the people